So we have started with hydrocarbons. In the hydrocarbons, we are discussing alkanes part first. In the alkanes, we have seen the physical properties, and we have seen the lower alkanes are gases as the intermolecular forces are less. Mid alkanes C5 to C18 are liquids as they are having more molecular masses or more surface area. The attractive forces got increased. As a result, they got converted into liquids. C18 and more, you will be having them in solid form as they are having a greater amount of attractive forces because of huge surface areas. Boiling point के comparison में ये बहुत standard question है. You will be given isomers of it. The one which is having greater surface area will be having greater boiling point. उतना ही है. Solubility के case में like dissolves like as they are non-polar compounds, as there is no electronegativity difference between carbon and hydrogen, they are treated as non-polar. As a result, they are soluble in non-polar solvents. Important non-polar solvents are benzene, carbon disulfide, CS2. Preparation method में alkanes being saturated compounds, you can form them from unsaturated compounds using a reaction called hydrogenation. Hydrogenation is nothing but addition of hydrogen onto alkenes, and alkynes will lead to the formation of alkanes. Alkenes के केस में एक molecule add करना है, alkynes के केस में दो molecules add करना है. And the reaction is called addition reaction because in the molecule you are adding some new groups or new atoms. इस particular hydrogenation के लिए we need to have a catalyst. The catalyst in this case is heterogeneous catalyst. Hydrogen catalysts are in different phases. Platinum, palladium, or nickel. The mechanism involves adsorption of hydrogen and the alkene on the catalyst surface. Once they got adsorbed, hydrogen and hydrogen, both the hydrogens will be added to the same side of the alkene, same side of the double bond. As a result, the addition is termed as syn addition. Okay, the reaction is also called as Sabatier-Senderens reaction. If you want to increase the rate of reaction, you need to make sure the surface area of the catalyst is more. Because of that, more and more amount of reactants can be absorbed. If more and more reactants are absorbed, more and more reactants will be converting into products. In order to have a higher surface area, you can have a rough surface, which is also called as activated catalyst. Activated catalyst is rann-nickel. Okay, as your rann-nickel, it has its good catalytic properties at higher temperatures. Platinum and palladium has good catalytic properties even at low temperatures. So nickel को higher temperatures पे in general prefer करते हैं. Platinum and palladium, if you are having only low temperatures, you will prefer platinum and palladium. Next, from carboxylic acids, we have seen two methods. One is decarboxylation and the other is Kolb's electrolysis. Decarboxylation. Understand the terms. Decarboxylation. कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप को निकालना है. डीकार्बोक्सिलेशन के लिए रिएजेंट है सोडा लाइम, which is NaOH plus CaO in the ratio of 3:1. Okay, so if you are adding this, the COH part will be removed and you will be converting that into alkane. The mechanism involves formation of carbanions. Whenever you are forming carbanion as an intermediate, if the intermediate is stabilized by some means, the reaction will be happening at a faster rate. In order to have stability of the carbanion, you need to have electron withdrawing groups, or you need to have less amount of electron releasing groups attached to it. So if you are seeing for the rate of decarboxylation, 1 degree will be happening at a faster rate when compared to 2 degree and 3 degree. If something is resonance stabilized, उसका decarboxylation और भी जल्दी होगा. Okay. If you want to form a same alkane, you can have different types of initial reactants on decarboxylation of which you will be getting the same type of alkane. तो उसके लिए जो भी alkane चाहिए वो draw कर लेना, और draw करने के बाद कार्बन्स के ऊपर COH लगाते जाओ. Identify all unique carbons and you can get the number of structural isomers. If they are in general asking what are the total number of isomers, in that case you need to analyze the stereoisomers too. If something is becoming chiral, that will lead to the formation of two molecules. The molecule itself along with its mirror image, and both the molecules will be called as enantiomers. Enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. Okay, ठीक है. ये वाला पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन करने के बाद कोल्ब्स इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस में गया है. ये भी आसान है. बेस क्या याद रखना है? इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस में दो रिएक्शंस होता है, ऑक्सीडेशन, रिडक्शन. ऑक्सीडेशन will always happen at anode, reduction will always happen at cathode. एनोड के पास एनियंस जाएगा, कैथोड के पास कैटायंस जाएगा। एनियन जो है इस पर्टिकुलर केस में कार्बोक्सिलेट आयन है, उसका ऑक्सीडेशन किया तो रिमूव एन इलेक्ट्रॉन, कार्बोक्सिलेट आयन विल बी कन्वर्टिंग इनटू कार्बोक्सिलेट फ्री रेडिकल. Carboxylate free radical being highly unstable, it spontaneously converts into CO2 and R free radical. This R free radical reacts with another molecule of R free radical to form RR. A higher alkane gets formed. Again, this particular method will be useful if you are forming symmetrical alkanes. For the formation of unsymmetrical alkanes, this is also not suitable because जो alkanes बनेंगे, all of them will be separated by very less boiling point difference. Okay, as a result you cannot separate them by distillation. Okay, so इसलिए हम we will be preferring this particular method for the formation of only symmetrical alkanes, just like Woods reaction. क्वेश्चन में ये एक्स्ट्रा चीजें ये पूछ सकते हैं, what are the gas that are evolved? At anode there is evolution of CO2 gas and at cathode there is evolution of hydrogen gas. हाइड्रोजन गैस कहाँ से आया? बिकॉज ऑफ रिडक्शन ऑफ H2O. H2O का रिडक्शन प्रोडक्ट्स लिखना आना चाहिए. H2O का ऑक्सीडेशन प्रोडक्ट विल बी O2, रिडक्शन प्रोडक्ट विल बी H2. ऑक्सीडेशन मतलब रिमूवल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ना. हाइड्रोजन से H पॉजिटिव स्टेट में है, फर्दर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकाल नहीं पाएंगे, सो O2 माइनस से निकाल के यू विल बी कन्वर्टिंग दैट इनटू O2. सो H2O का ऑक्सीडेशन या रिडक्शन प्रोडक्ट्स either you will get H2 or O2. बस इतना ही. स्पेशल रिएक्शंस ऑफ कोल्ड इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस, ये सब स्पेशल केसेस है. हमको बेस क्या याद रखना है, क्या इंटरमीडिएट क्या बन रहे हैं. इंटरमीडिएट इसमें कार्बन फ्री रेडिकल है, तो वैसा ही और एक रिएक्शन हो सकता है जिनमें कार्बन फ्री रेडिकल बन सकता है. सो आई कैन फॉर्म ईथीन आल्सो फ्रॉम वुड्स रिएक्शन. आई कैन फॉर्म सेम ईथीन आल्सो फ्रॉम कोल्ड इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस. वुड्स रिएक्शन के लिए इधर X और X लेना चाहिए. वो है X और X ब्रेक होके फ्री रेडिकल बनेगा, दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बनके ईथीन बन जाएगा. Okay, the same product can be formed from different reactions. I hope this is clear. Okay, from alkyl halides the reaction involves reduction. The best reducing agent is any active metal with HCl. Okay, in this particular case you won't be using RF as the R bond is stronger. It is difficult to reduce that particular bond. Woods reaction में the reagent is sodium in dry ether. Woods reaction में the reagent is sodium in dry ether. The mechanism involves again free radicals. Sodium being a metal, it spontaneously loses an electron. This electron acts as free radical if this reacts with Rx. Whenever you are reacting free radical with any molecule, break the molecule in terms of free radicals. तभी reaction होगा. Free radical में break होते ये सेपरेटली इंटरमीडिएट जैसे नहीं बनेगा. मैं तुम लोग को समझाने के लिए ऐसे कहा, ये पहले इनका एग्जिस्टेंस नहीं होगा, डायरेक्ट रिएक्शन में ही इट विल बी कन्वर्टिंग इनटू X माइनस एंड R फ्री रेडिकल. ओके, अगेन दैट R free radicals combine to form higher alkane. Again if you are having unsymmetrical alkane, इसको बनाना in general Woods reaction से prefer नहीं करेंगे because you will be having some mixture of products which are difficult to separate. उसके लिए रिएक्शन क्या यूज करेंगे? वी यूज अ रिएक्शन कॉल्ड कोरे-हाउस सिंथेसिस व्हिच वी विल बी डीलिंग इन फर्दर चैप्टर्स. ये दिया है, ये वाला पर्टिकुलर अल्केन बनाना है. व्हाट इज द चॉइस ऑफ अल्काइल हैलाइड? जहां पे सिमेट्री होता है वहां पे ब्रेक कर लेना. आई होप दिस क्वेश्चन इज आल्सो क्लियर. देन वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद रिएक्शंस ऑफ अल्केन्स. अल्केन्स का कैरेक्टर
मम्मा बाहेरच बघते. सर आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
सॉरी, जो मैं ऐप कनेक्शन गया है. ओके, सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन पे ही है क्या? We were discussing substitution reaction then.
हाँ सर.
Okay. Kindly let me know whenever such thing happens. जोया ने कॉल किया है, तुम लोग मैसेज किया है, मैं मोबाइल साइड पे रखता हूँ, तो इसलिए वो वाइब्रेशन मोड में है. In case if I am not responding immediately, kindly call me. Okay. ठीक है. We will continue with the lecture. ओके, यहाँ पे चला गया तुम लोग को, मैं आगे तक चला गया. चले, कोई बात नहीं. So we have started with discussion on substitution reactions yesterday. They are called as substitution reaction because in the reaction I am replacing hydrogen. The hydrogen is being substituted by a halogen. And the characteristic reactions of alkanes are free radical reactions. Always, whenever you have any reaction of alkane, the most possible mechanism will be something which involves free radicals. ऐसा क्यों होता है? Because carbon hydrogen bond के बीच में there is no electronegativity difference. So always the alkane will have tendency to form a carbon free radical. Whenever you are breaking a bond, the immediate tendency will be to form free radicals. So whenever you are putting some amount of heat, or if you are incidenting some amount of light, there will be formation of free radicals. Hence the mechanism is called as free radical mechanism. Free radicals का stability order है 3 degree greater than, 2 degree greater than, 1 degree greater than methyl. Hence on particular hydrogens में if you are having different types of hydrogens, उनका reactivity order क्या रहेगा? 3 degree hydrogen will be greater than, 2 degree hydrogen will be greater than, 1 degree greater than methyl. Among halogens, the reactivity order is fluorine greater than, bromine greater than iodine. सब लोग है ना?
हाँ सर.
Okay. Among halogens, fluorine greater than, bromine greater than iodine. With fluorine, the reaction is very fast. As a result, the reaction becomes explosive. With iodine, the reaction is very, very slow, and moreover, it is reversible because of formation of HI. HI is very strong reducing agent. उस particular HI का reactions आगे हम देखेंगे. Reducing agent का nature दिखाते हुए. Okay. So reaction becomes reversible with the I2, and reaction becomes explosive with F2. So in general, for the formation of alkyl fluorides and alkyl iodides, RX बन रहे ना, alkyl fluorides, alkyl iodides बनाने के लिए, we will not prefer this particular mechanism. ये reaction नहीं करवाएंगे, उसके लिए दूसरा कुछ reaction बाद में देखेंगे. ये इनसे you can either form alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides. कोई भी free radical mechanism में you will be having 3 steps. Excuse me. Chain initiation step, chain propagation step, chain termination step. In any chain initiation step, you will be forming free radicals from the initial reactants. In chain propagation step, that free radical will be reacting with other reactants present in the system, and it will be forming a new free radical. Whenever there is a formation of new free radical, it can be treated as propagation step. और else उन सब स्टेप्स को तुम लोग को आइडेंटिफाई देखना है, वो प्रोपगेशन स्टेप हो सकता है कि नहीं. अगर वो इलॉजिकल फॉर्मेशन ऑफ फ्री रेडिकल है तब वो गलत होगा. सो आइडेंटिफाई करना आना चाहिए. इसके ऊपर भी वर्कशीट देता हूँ, करेंगे. टर्मिनेशन स्टेप, 2 free radicals will be combining to form a neutral molecule that will be called as termination step. उसके बाद हमने जनरल एग्जांपल देख के इसमें अल्टरनेट चेन प्रोपगेटिंग स्टेप्स भी देखा हमने, which will lead to the formations of CH2Cl2, CHCl3 and finally CCl4. ये alternate chain propagation step system में होता ही जाएगा. But if you want to analyze which product will be major, दो conditions में ही कर सकते हैं. If you are taking CH4 in excess, then most of the final compound will be in the form of CH3Cl. If you are taking Cl2 in excess, then most of the final compound will be in the form of CCl4. Intermediate CH2Cl2 or CHCl3, CH2Cl2 or CHCl3, ये मेजर प्रोडक्ट बनने के लिए कंडीशन क्या क्या रखना चाहिए वो मुश्किल है, वो कभी नहीं हो सकता। ओके ठीक है। सो फाइनली Cl2 in excess, you will get CCl4 as major product. If CH4 is in excess, you will get CH3Cl as major product. आयरन के साथ रिएक्शन करने के लिए you need to add another oxidizing agent to remove the formed HI continuously from the reaction mixture. Okay, combustion reaction is nothing but heating in the presence of oxygen, and uncontrolled combustion of any hydrocarbon leads to formation of CO2 and H2O. If you are having incomplete combustion, then there will be formation of an allotrope of carbon, which is called as carbon black, which can be used as printer ink or in the formation of black pigments. Okay, ठीक है। कंट्रोल ऑक्सीडेशन के केस में alkanes का ऑक्सीडेशन करना in general it is very difficult because of unavailability of acidic hydrogen. In order to have oxidation, you need to convert a hydrogen into OH. Okay, oxidation करने का मतलब addition of oxygen ना, वो hydrogen जो है you need to convert that into some group of oxygen जैसा कुछ convert करना है. As the electronegativity difference between carbon and hydrogen is very less, and as the bond energy is more, oxidation of alkanes is in general difficult. But there are some specific reactants. For the formation of alcohol, aldehyde, and carboxylic acid from alkanes. So ये तीनों reactants जो भी है ये important है, along with this KMnO4, इसमें भी एक alcohol ही बना रहा है. ये सारे reactants, सारे 4 reactions बहुत important है, और catalyst भी important है, directly पूछा जाता है. Okay, everyone with me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
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 Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we have isomerization reaction. एक कोई भी alkane दे दो, उसका isomerization anhydrous ClCl3 किया तो form all possible isomers. You cannot exactly predict which will be major and minor. No need to worry about that. Aromatization reaction is the single most important reaction. If you are taking hexane, it will be converting aromatic compound benzene बनाने के लिए you will be forming benzene. If you are taking N-heptane, it will be converting into benzene with a carbon on it, which is called as toluene. इस particular molecule को क्या बोलते हैं? Toluene ना? This is called as toluene. The reaction is also called as reforming reaction. The catalysts used are Cr2O3, V2O5 or MO2O3. Catalyst information important is reaction के लिए very important. Pyrolysis is also breaking of the molecule with the help of heat, but in the absence of oxygen. Okay, pyrolysis का different products will be smaller alkanes and alkenes. Again, you don't have any control on the nature of the products, क्या क्या बनना चाहिए, but these are the possible things that can be formed. And ये जो pyrolysis reaction है, it is used for the formation of petrol gas. It is used from the formation of petrol from the petrol gas. Similarly, kerosene can be formed from oil gas or kerosene gas. Last reaction हमने जो देखा है, formation of syngas. When methane is reacted with water, it will be forming something called syngas. It is called as syngas or synthetic gas, as it is used in the preparation of another component or another compound. Okay, यहाँ तक किया है हमने. This is end of alkanes. Let us understand some reactions, preparation method, physical properties, chemical properties of alkenes. I'm starting with alkenes now. Anyone having any doubt till now, you can ask me. I hope everyone are connected. Okay, we'll start with alkenes. Again, if you want to analyze physical properties. अभी इस पर्टिकुलर केस में तुम लोग बताना मुझे फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, उसमें पहले वाला फिजिकल स्टेट है। क्या लग रहा है तुम लोग को? आल्किन सॉलिड्स होना चाहिए, लिक्विड्स होना चाहिए, गैसेस होना चाहिए?
Liquid.
लिक्विड जरूरत नहीं है, इट कैन बी सॉलिड, लिक्विड और गैस। अगेन इस केस में भी हम कैसे देखेंगे? alkene is nothing but R CH double bond CH some R dash. Even now you are having bond between carbon and hydrogens only. There is no electronegativity difference among them. As a result, they are relatively again non-polar. If they are non-polar, only forces of attraction which they can have or which they can generate are van der Waals forces or induced dipole interactions. Okay. So again, lower alkenes C2 to C3, एक कार्बन से alkene नहीं मिल सकता है, इसलिए कम से कम 2 कार्बन होना चाहिए। C2 to C3 will be gaseous, C4 to C20 will be liquids, C20 and above will be solids. Okay. Next physical property, boiling point. What will be the important points in boiling point analysis? किन के लिए boiling point ज्यादा रहेगा?
Sir, open chains. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back, आशुतोष। कॉल कर रहा था ना? सब लोग को सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ सर।
There is some problem with my Zoom app. बाद में फिर से अनइंस्टॉल करके इंस्टॉल करता हूँ। लास्ट 2-3 दिन से ऐसा ही हो रहा है कुछ। Okay. So next physical property is boiling point. Again, what are the important points you need to consider if you want to analyze boiling point in case of non-polar compounds? Boiling point किन के लिए ज्यादा रहेगा?
सर जिसमें कार्बन
होगा तो
surface area and which is directly proportional to number of carbons. सही है. So I can say with the increase in number of carbons, the boiling point increases. ये लिख सकता हूँ. And whenever you are having isomers, इस केस में भी वैसा ही CH3 CH double bond CH bond CH3 but 2 in CH3 C bond CH3 double bond CH2. Both of them are isomers out of A and B. We can clearly observe A is having more surface area, hence A will be having more boiling point when compared to B. Okay. Solubility. Again, they will be soluble in non-polar solvents. Okay. ठीक है. We will go to preparation methods now. I hope physical properties सब लोग को clear है, जो alkanes में भी किया है वैसा ही कुछ. Preparation methods. First preparation method from alkynes. From alkynes, and the reaction is called as hydrogenation. Hydrogenation. If you are doing uncontrolled hydrogenation, मतलब जितना maximum hydrogen add कर सकते हो, add करते गया, then the reaction will be stopping at alkane state. Alkene नहीं है, alkane बनेगा. So if you want to stop the reaction at alkene stage, you need to add some poison. The poison will be slowing down the reaction, or the poison will be making the reaction to go till alkene state. Alkene के बाद further reaction नहीं होगा. So whenever you want to have an alkene from an alkyne by hydrogenation, you need to slow down the rate of reaction by adding some poison. Okay. So general reaction लिखा तो R C triple bond C R dash. You can have two different types of hydrogenations. One is hydrogen, and you can use palladium catalyst poisoned by carbon and BaSO4. Normal platinum, palladium, nickel use किया तो क्या होगा? It will be converting into alkane. Okay, but in order to stop the reaction at alkene stage, you need to add some poison. The poison in this case is carbon along with BaSO4 and sulfur. Sulfur के अलावा you can also use quinoline. ऐसा ही कुछ दिखेगा. Palladized carbon, BaSO4 and quinoline, or BaSO4 along with sulfur. This particular catalyst which we have written right now, it is called as Lindlar's catalyst. Polarized carbon, BaSO4, it is called as Lindlar's catalyst. And whenever you are having the catalyst as a solid surface, the mechanism will be same. Mechanism involves adsorption of hydrogen as well as alkyne on the catalyst surface. Once they got adsorbed, both the hydrogens must be added on the same side. Hence, even in this case, the nature of addition is syn addition. Syn addition मतलब क्या है? Both the hydrogens will be added on the same side. Age of particular carbons, these are sp hybridized. If they are sp hybridized, they will be linear. So if both the hydrogens are added on the same side, product क्या मिलेगा? R C double bond C R dash, दोनों same side में आया है, hydrogen. So you will be forming a compound which represents cis. Okay. If you want to form a trans alkene, cis alkene के लिए और reagent है, trans alkene के लिए और एक reagent है, adding hydrogen in the presence of sodium and liquid NH3. Sodium and liquid NH3. In this case, the addition is anti-addition. In this case, the addition is anti-addition. So you will be having attaching hydrogen on opposite sides. Hydrogen, and इसके बाद R dash. Okay. सब लोग लेक्चर में है?
हाँ सर.
Okay.
हाँ सर.
Okay. Kindly after every 5 minutes, if I am completing any concept, okay करके कोई बताना. हाँ सर या कुछ ऐसा कुछ. Please. Okay. Thank you. हाँ. So in age of particular reaction, a second reaction, sodium in the presence of liquid NH3. The mechanism is free radical mechanism. Whenever you have sodium, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन देके वो free radical mechanism होता है. But हमारे सिलेबस में इसके mechanism के लिए कुछ है ही नहीं. You need to know that it is anti-addition. Anti-addition मतलब both the hydrogens are attached on the opposite side. If both the hydrogens are attached on opposite side, the product is called as trans. So this will lead to the formation of trans compound. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रिएक्शंस है ये दोनों. From the alkyne, if you want to form a cis alkene, you need to use Lindlar's catalyst. From the alkyne, if you want to form a trans alkene, you need to use sodium in liquid NH3. And this particular reaction, ये जो particular reaction है, इसका अलग से और एक नाम है. The reaction is also called as Birch reduction. It's called as Birch reduction. Okay. Clear है?
और सर
Yeah. Tell me.
मेरा डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था.
ओके ओके. अभी कहाँ से डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ था? प्रिपरेशन मेथड्स पे ना?
हाँ, प्रिपरेशन मेथड्स पे.
मेथड्स में, ठीक है. और बाकी लोग ऐसा कुछ हुआ किसी को?
नहीं सर.
ओके ओके, ठीक है. फिर से प्रिपरेशन मेथड देखना. द फर्स्ट प्रिपरेशन मेथड इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ alkene फ्रॉम alkyne. Alkyne का जनरल फॉर्मूला इज CnH2n+2. CnH2n+2 नहीं है, CnH2n-2. Alkane का फॉर्मूला इज CnH2n. So if you are adding one molecule of H2. Hello, Ashutosh?
हेलो सर.
हाँ, हूँ मैं. आई एम कनेक्टेड. आशुतोष का कॉल आया था. ठीक है. So if you want to convert an alkyne into alkene, you need to add one molecule of H2. Okay. ये जो particular control है, it can happen if and only if you add some poison to the catalyst. If you are not adding any poison, the rate of reaction won't be slowed down. So जो भी formed alkene है, it will further be reduced to alkene. So if you want to stop the reaction at alkene stage, you need to add some poison. So ये जो BSO4 कार्बन सल्फर जो भी है ना, इधर उधर जो भी लिखा है, this particular substances are acting as poison. Okay. ठीक है. So अगर ये किया तो it will be stopping the reaction at alkene stage. And the addition is syn addition because the mechanism involves adsorption followed by addition. जब भी adsorption हुआ, दोनों hydrogens को कुछ choice ही नहीं है. Both of them must be added on the same side of the double bond. Okay, on the same side of the pi bond. So इसलिए you are forming a cis alkene. But if you are taking another reagent which is sodium in liquid NH3, a reagent याद रखना, sodium in liquid NH3. अभी extra information लिख रहा हूँ इधर. It involves free radical mechanism. Free radicals are formed in this. We don't have this mechanism in our syllabus, so no need to worry. याद क्या रखना है, इससे anti addition होगा. Anti addition will lead to the formation of trans alkene. इतना ही याद रखना है. cis कैसे बनेगा, trans कैसे बनेगा. If whenever you are seeing a solid catalyst, always it will be syn addition. इसमें solid catalyst जैसा कुछ नहीं है ना, sodium liquid NH3 है. So adsorption ऐसा कुछ mechanism possibly नहीं है. Hence you are getting anti addition and trans alkene. Okay. Is this clear?
हाँ सर.
Okay, we are going to next preparation method. The preparation method is from alkyl halides. Okay, alkyl halides से we are having different types of preparation methods from alkyl halides too. The first is dehydrohalogenation. नाम में ही है सब कुछ. Dehydrohalogenation. Hydro मतलब hydrogen, halogen मतलब halogen which is chlorine, bromine, iodine. Dehydrohalogenation मतलब removal of that hydrogen and X. Removal of H and X, or you can say it is nothing but removal of HX. Okay. अभी एक बार देखते हैं alkyl halides का general formula क्या है? The general formula of alkyl halides is RX. If you are taking any alkyl halide, suppose H, C, H, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, इसके ऊपर एक Cl. You need to remove hydrogen and Cl, and whenever you are removing two things, you need to remove them from different carbon atoms. एक ही carbon atom के ऊपर से नहीं निकालना है. ऐसा क्यों है? ऐसा ही try to understand this. If I am removing Cl out of carbon and Cl, which is more electronegative, Cl is more electronegative, so carbon will be having partial positive charge and Cl will be having partial negative charge. So whenever I am breaking this particular bond, Cl will be removed in the form of Cl minus. Cl will be removed in the form of Cl minus. So क्या होगा? इसके ऊपर positive आ जाएगा. If you are removing this, it will be removed in the form of Cl minus. As a result, that particular carbon is achieving positive charge. इस कार्बन के लिए एक बॉन्ड की नुकसान हुआ है. इसके एडजेसेंट कार्बन देखो. Out of carbon and hydrogen, carbon is slightly more electronegative than hydrogen. So if you are breaking the bond, in this case, you will be breaking the bond as H positive. This will be coming out in the form of H positive. अगर ये H positive जैसा आया तो इधर क्या होगा? इधर नेगेटिव आएगा. So if you are observing both of these carbon atoms, ये वाला कार्बन एटम के लिए एक बॉन्ड की नुकसान हुआ, ये वाला कार्बन एटम के लिए भी एक बॉन्ड की नुकसान हुआ. तो क्या करना है? इन दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बना दो. इधर पॉजिटिव है, इधर नेगेटिव है. नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव के बीच में बॉन्ड बन गया तो you will get the product as HC double bond C. यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन. ओके, ठीक है. This particular reaction is also termed as elimination reaction. What happened in addition? You are adding some groups or atoms to the double bond. In this case, you have removed two groups, which are chlorine as well as hydrogen, and you have formed a double bond. As you are eliminating two groups, the reaction is called as elimination reaction. Okay. ये जो particular carbon है, the carbon which is attached to chlorine, it is called as alpha carbon, and this is called as beta carbon. As beta hydrogen is removed, the hydrogen on beta position is removed, the elimination is also termed as beta elimination. Okay, always the beta hydrogen and the group which is present on alpha carbon will be removed in order to form a pi bond. This particular reaction is also termed as beta elimination, or it is called as dehydrohalogenation. Suppose if I give you some questions, examples there are, इनका आंसर्स मार्क करना. CH3, CH, Br, CH3. इसके लिए reagent, पहले ये reaction होने के लिए reagent है. You need to use a reagent called alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH मतलब that KOH is dissolved in alcohol, which is called as alcoholic KOH. ये alcoholic KOH add करने से there will be elimination reaction. Alcoholic KOH along with heat. Write the products. Take 2 minutes of your time and write the products. आंसर पहले केस में क्या आएगा?
Yes,
CH2 double bond CH CH3 plus
CH2
HBr.
double bond CH bond CH3 plus HBr, where you have formed propene. No need to add one in because एक ही choice है propene. Okay. In case of second reaction, अब बताओ.
But1 or but2.
But1 or but2. There can be formation of mixture of products because you are in this case you are having 2 beta hydrogens. यहाँ पे CH2 a hydrogen लिख के यहाँ पे hydrogen. You can either remove the hydrogen on the left hand side or the hydrogen on the right hand side. Okay, so you will be getting a mixture of products. So CH2 double bond CH bond CH2 CH3 ये भी मिल सकता है plus CH3 bond CH double bond CH bond CH3 ये भी मिल सकता है. But out of these two products, only one product will be in major amount, the other will be in minor amount. Can anyone tell me which will be the major amount and which will be the minor amount?
Second one major.
Second one.
Second one major
Second.
रहेगा.
but2 in major.
Very good, because it has 6 alpha H and this is having only 2 alpha H. So this will be major. Very good. And इसमें भी trans will be major. क्योंकि trans is having more stability than cis ना. cis plus trans दोनों मिलेगा, but इन दोनों में comparison किया तो trans will be major. Is this clear? Is the reaction clear?
Yes.
Yes.
इस particular reaction का mechanism भी होता है. इस particular reaction का mechanism we will be seeing in a chapter called reactions, reagents and mechanisms. आफ्टर एरोमेटिक कंपाउंड्स वही स्टार्ट करेंगे. इंटरेस्टिंग होता है ये मैकेनिज्म, बट उसके लिए और भी कुछ डेटा चाहिए हमको. वी विल बी कवरिंग दैट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर. एज ऑफ नाउ नो हाउ टू राइट द प्रोडक्ट. डीहाइड्रोहैलोजिनेशन में कार्बन के ऊपर हैलोजन, उसके बाजू वाला कार्बन के ऊपर जो भी हाइड्रोजन रहेगा, बीटा हाइड्रोजन जो भी रहेगा, उसको रिमूव करना है. हेंस द रिएक्शन इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज बीटा एलिमिनेशन. ओके. If you are having more than one type of beta hydrogen, form all possible alkenes, whichever you feel or whichever you analyze as stable alkene, that will be the major product. Alkenes का stability देखने के लिए you need to look for alpha hydrogens. More is the alpha hydrogens, more will be the stability. I hope this is clear to everyone.
सर हमने वो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज देखी थी ना कार्बन के एल्केन्स की.
Okay.
हेलो.
Yeah. Tell me आशुतोष, बताओ.
हाँ, तो उसमें बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डाइन्स का ज्यादा होगा या सिर्फ सिंगल डबल बॉन्ड का ज्यादा होगा?
Again, वो जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है, it is based on surface area. और मॉलिक्यूल्स को देखना पड़ेगा. डबल बॉन्ड का ज्यादा होगा, सिंगल बॉन्ड का ज्यादा होगा. दिस इज नॉट अ लॉजिकल क्वेश्चन unless and until you tell me different बहुत ज्यादा कंपाउंड्स दिया है, सरफेस एरिया देख के करना पड़ेगा. ये पूछ सकते हो क्यूमुलेटेड का ज्यादा हो सकता है या वो वाला दूसरे कॉन्जुगेटेड का ज्यादा हो सकता है, बट उसमें कंपैरिजन मुश्किल होगा बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ देम विल बी हैविंग ऑलमोस्ट सेम सरफेस एरिया. क्यूमुलेटेड जो है वो दो लीनियर sp हाइब्रिडाइजेशन के वजह से, लीनियर होने की वजह से कुछ चेंज आ सकता है. ओके, बट उनमें कंपैरिजन उतना इजी नहीं है बिकॉज उन दोनों का सरफेस एरिया स्लाइटली डिफरेंट अमाउंट से हुआ तो कंपेयर नहीं कर पाएंगे. यू नीड टू हैव द एग्जैक्ट डेटा. बट इस केस में दिख रहे सरफेस एरिया ये अलग है करके दिख रहे. नंबर ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड से बॉइलिंग पॉइंट कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. वी आर इंटरेस्टेड ओनली इन द सरफेस एरिया. ओके. हाँ, और आशुतोष, और उस वाले पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन पे ये होके कितना टाइम हुआ? अभी सडनली ये वाला सेक्शन से मुझे फिर से उसको कम करना पड़ रहा है ना?
नहीं सर, वो मेरा माइक की प्रॉब्लम हो गया था शायद.
ओके. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, चलेगा चलेगा। Next, using halogens only, you from alkyl halides only you are forming alkenes. The next reaction is called as dehalogenation. Dehalogenation. Halogenation, dehydrohalogenation में क्या किया हमने, एक हाइड्रोजन और एक हैलोजन को निकाला। इस पर्टिकुलर केस में you will be removing only halogen, but whenever you want to form a double bond you need to remove two atoms, so you will be removing X2. Dehalogenation is removal of X2. So if you are having a dihalide, hydrogen hydrogen carbon hydrogen hydrogen, if you are having a dihalide, and what is this type of dihalide? This is called as vicinal, दोनों आजू बाजू में। जेमिनल मतलब क्या होता है, एक ही के ऊपर रहेगा। दिस इज कॉल्ड एज विसिनल डाइहैलाइड। इफ यू आर यूजिंग जिंक इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ इथाइल अल्कोहल, रिएजेंट याद रखना पड़ेगा फिर से तुम लोग को। जिंक इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ इथाइल अल्कोहल, ये दोनों हैलोजेंस को हटा दो, दोनों कार्बन्स को एक एक बॉन्ड के नुकसान हो रहा है। So the product will be HCH. What can be the possible mechanism involved in this? कोई बता सकते हो क्या? Plus ZnH2 होगा क्या?
फ्री रेडिकल।
फ्री रेडिकल, वेरी वेरी गुड। फ्री रेडिकल रहेगा। ये जो X है और इस कार्बन से फ्री रेडिकल ब्रेक होगा, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हैं इन दोनों में से एक को X माइनस जैसा निकाल के दूसरे को X पॉजिटिव जैसा निकालेंगे, ये नहीं होता। बोथ द हैलोजेंस विल बी ब्रेकिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ फ्री रेडिकल्स। जिंक जो है इट कैन गिव यू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स and it can lose 2 electrons, Zn converting into Zn2 positive plus 2 electrons. Each halogen free radical is accepting 1 electron and it is converting into X minus. That X minus is combining with Zn2 positive to form ZnH2. इधर जो free radicals है, दोनों free radicals अपने आप में combine होके you will be forming alkene. Okay, clear है?
हाँ सर।
Okay, good. Next preparation method. Preparation from alcohols. What is the general formula of alcohol? ROH. Okay, the reaction is dehydration of alcohols. Dehydration मतलब क्या होगा? Dehydrohalogenation मतलब removal of hydrogen and halogen. Dehalogenation मतलब removal of X2. Dehydration मतलब removal of H2O. Okay. Again, general reaction देखा तो HCH, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है, C bond H bond OH in the presence of reagent देखो concentrated H2SO4, or simply you can add H positive along with heat, or you can also add concentrated H3PO4. मतलब you need to have an acid, along with that you need to have some heat. होगा क्या? ये जो particular hydrogen है, ये जो particular OH है, always remove the groups which are present on adjacent carbons. Don't remove the groups which are present on the same carbon. So उन दोनों को हटा दिया, दोनों carbons को एक एक bond का नुकसान हुआ ना, so form a bond among those two carbon atoms. They will be forming an alkene along with the formation of H2O. Okay, suppose इस particular reaction के लिए I will be showing the mechanism, यही पे करेंगे. We will be again seeing the same mechanism in another chapter, but ये वाला mechanism इधर ही understand करते हैं. Suppose if you are taking some reaction, दूसरा reaction ले रहा हूँ मैं, CH3 CHOH plus CH2 CH3. What are you adding? You are adding H positive. H2SO4 H3PO4 इनमें से क्या add हो रहा है exactly? You are adding the H positive. Okay. हाँ, ये जो H पॉजिटिव है सिस्टम के अंदर, जो भी H पॉजिटिव है वो कहाँ पे जाके अटैक करेगा? क्या लग रहा है तुम लोग को?
OH पे अटैक करेगा.
हेलो, फिर से कनेक्शन डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ है, सॉरी. करते हैं उधर से स्टार्ट करते हैं. Okay, I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. हाँ, specific mechanism देख रहे हैं हम. We are taking 2-butanol and I am adding H2SO4 and I am supplying heat. Let us see how it will convert into an alkene. Okay. If I am adding H positive will be reacting with OH क्योंकि ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर जो लोन पेयर है H positive, it is a deficit of electrons, so it will be going and attacking on that particular species which is having electrons. So oxygen के ऊपर जो lone pair है, that particular lone pair will be given to H positive, or else I can treat in this particular case the alcohol as Lewis base. What is meant by Lewis base? One which donates lone pair of electrons, and H positive in this particular case as Lewis acid. Okay. So इन दोनों के बीच में reaction होके what is the immediate product which will be forming? CH3 CH, this will be OH2 positive, CH2 and CH3. Okay. ये जो particular intermediate मिला है ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज, in general it is unstable even though the octet is complete. It will be relatively less stable than the neutral molecule. So होता क्या है, this H2O will be going out of the system. H2O will be going out of the system. Whenever it is going out of the system, it will be taking both the electrons which are present in this particular bond. Okay, ये दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वो ले लिया तो क्या होगा, एक तो इलेक्ट्रॉन खुद का ऑक्सीजन का ही है, दूसरा इलेक्ट्रॉन कार्बन का है. So एक एक्स्ट्रा इलेक्ट्रॉन आने की वजह से whenever it is going out, it will be converting into neutral molecule. सो प्रोडक्ट क्या मिलेगा, उस कार्बन को एक बॉन्ड की नुकसान हो गया है ना, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन चला गया, तो उसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज आएगा CH2 CH3 प्लस यू विल बी हैविंग H2O. दिस पर्टिकुलर H2O जो भी बाहर गया है, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज लीविंग ग्रुप. ऐसा कुछ रिएक्शन पढ़ा हमने, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज लीविंग ग्रुप. हमने एक पॉइंट ये बात किया, weaker the base better is the leaving group, ऐसा कुछ ये भी पढ़ा हमने. Okay, I hope everyone is with me. सब लोग लेक्चर के अंदर है ना?
हाँ सर।
हाँ सर।
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. So अभी क्या हुआ? The intermediate that got formed is carbocation. ये वाला पॉजिटिव हाइड्रोजन, यहाँ पे CH, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन CH3. Whenever you are heating this, one of the hydrogen will be removed in the form of H positive. ये जो particular starting में H2SO4 जो add किया हमने, it is acting as catalyst. What is the purpose of catalyst? To speed up the reaction without itself getting consumed. So initially जो H positive हमने दिया था, वो वाला H positive last में फिर से regenerate हो रहा है देखो. This will be removed in the presence of in the form of H positive. वो रिमूव होते समय H positive मतलब इधर नेगेटिव आएगा ना, ये नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव इनके बीच में बॉन्ड बनेगा. Okay, so if you are removing it from the left hand side carbon, the product formed will be CH2 double bond CH bond CH2 CH3. If you are removing it from right hand sided carbon, तब क्या होगा? The product will be CH2 ये वाला CH3 CH double bond CH bond CH3 ये मिलेगा. Out of these two, this is having 6 alpha hydrogens and this is having 2 alpha hydrogens. Hence, this will be the major product and this will be the minor product. एक बार सब लोग फिर से सुनना. Let us try to analyze the mechanism. If you are adding a acid catalyst onto alcohol, acid catalyst क्या करेगा? As it is having H positive, it is deficit of electrons. It will be trying to reach for that particular species or for that particular site where it can have electrons. Alcohol में oxygen के ऊपर lone pair है. That particular lone pair will be given to H positive. As a result, it is converting into H2O, which is a good leaving group. पहले ये भी understand करते हैं. Why? What is the need for adding H positive? Starting में ही वो जो C bond OH है ना, starting में ही OH minus जैसे बाहर क्यों नहीं जा रहा है? OH minus जो है, it is a poor leaving group. Why is it a poor leaving group? हमारा point क्या था? Weaker the base, better is the leaving group. All negatively charged. OH minus negatively charged है ना? As it is negatively charged, it is a stronger base. If it is going in the form of H2O, H2O is also treated as base because इसके ऊपर lone pair है ना, वो Lewis base जैसा act कर सकता है. Rather than removing OH as OH minus, it is always preferred to remove that particular OH in the form of H2O because H2O is a weaker base, neutral हुआ है वो. OH minus जो है वो stronger base है because of negative charge. Out of these two, H2O will be a better leaving group. Hence, you are trying to convert that poor OH, poor leaving group into a good leaving group H2O. उसके लिए catalyst add करना पड़ रहा है रिएक्शन में. नहीं तो डायरेक्टली अल्कोहल लेके उसको हीट कर दिया तो अल्कीन बनेगा, बट द रिएक्शन विल हैपन एट अ स्लोअर रेट. इजीली करने के लिए यू आर एडिंग सम कैटलिस्ट, और एल्स if you are directly heating the alcohol, the temperature that will be required will be very more. If you are adding catalyst, the temperature will be significantly dropped. Is this clear? मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ everyone?
हाँ सर।
Okay, I hope everything is clear. So पहले स्टेप में H plus ऐड करते ही I am converting the poor leaving group OH into good leaving group H2O. Once it got converted into good leaving group, it will be forming a carbocation. ये जो carbocation है उसका further reaction होके it will be converting into alkene. So उसमें क्या हो रहा है? If we are heating it, उसके बाजू वाला बीटा कार्बन पे जो भी हाइड्रोजन है, they are removed in the form of H positive. As a result, the catalyst is regained. जो भी इनिशियली ऐड हुआ था वो पॉजिटिव वापस आ गया. इसमें हमको दो चॉइसेस है, लेफ्ट हैंड से भी निकाल सकता हूँ, राइट हैंड साइड के बीटा कार्बन से भी निकाल सकता हूँ. रिएक्शन में you need to analyze based on the product. The one which is forming a stable product, उस particular hydrogen remove होगा, and that is based on number of alpha hydrogens because the product is an alkene. So राइट हैंड साइड से बीटा हाइड्रोजन निकाला तो मोर स्टेबल अल्कीन मिल सकता है. हेंस ये जो A है, A will be major product, B will be minor product. क्लियर है? मैकेनिज्म में 2 स्टेप्स हुआ है. स्टेप 1 क्या है? स्टेप 1 is formation of carbocation with the help of the catalyst H positive. Step 2 is removal of beta hydrogen. Removal of the beta hydrogen again with the help of अभी देखो ये वाला बीटा हाइड्रोजन रिमूव होते समय क्या होगा? सिस्टम के अंदर वाटर मॉलिक्यूल है ना, वो जो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल है it will be attacking on this particular hydrogen and it will be converting into H3O positive. हीट करने से डायरेक्टली वो H positive जैसे नहीं आएगा. हीट करने से the bond will be breaking in terms of free radical in general. Okay, so ये जो H2O है सिस्टम के अंदर वाटर है ना, ये जो H2SO4 ये सब solutions those are made in aqueous solutions. So ये जो H2O है that will be attacking on this particular hydrogen and it will be removing that in the form of H positive. So byproduct क्या होगा? Along with alkene the byproduct will be H3O positive. मतलब वो catalyst regain हो गया. Is this clear? In the solution ionic equilibrium में पढ़ा हमने. In the solution the hydrogen will be existing in the form of the H positive will be existing in the form of H3O positive. H positive का अकेले existence नहीं होगा. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
सर एक डाउट है,
हाँ पूछो.
मतलब ये रिएक्शन एक्सप्लोजिव और स्पॉन्टेनियस होगी क्या सर?
एक्सप्लोसिव नहीं होगा, एक्सप्लोसिव नहीं होगा. ऐसा एक्सप्लोसिव रिएक्शंस नहीं करवाएंगे हम. We are not
हाँ.
making a bomb. We are making simply an alkene.
हाँ सर, वो कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड H2SO4 है तो इसलिए लगा.
नहीं नहीं, कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड हुआ तो एक्सप्लोजन होने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो मिसकॉन्सेप्शन है. ओके
हाँ.
ठीक है. हाँ.
हाँ.
Out of these two products formed, the minor product usually referred to as Hoffman alkene. Hoffman alkene and major product ये जो है this is called as Zaitsev alkene. Zaitsev or is also called as Zaitsev alkene. Hoffman alkene is nothing but less substituted alkene. Less substituted alkene. Zaitsev alkene जो भी है this is more substituted alkene. मतलब क्या है? ये जो पर्टिकुलर बॉन्ड है, डबल बॉन्ड है, इसके ऊपर एक ही सब्स्टिट्यूशन है ना. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में डबल बॉन्ड पे 2 सब्स्टिट्यूशंस है. द वन आउट ऑफ द ऑल पॉसिबल formed alkenes, the one which is having more substitution is usually referred to as Zaitsev alkene. The one which is having less substitution, it is usually referred to as Hoffman alkene. In general, Zaitsev alkene will be the major product as it is more stable. Hoffman alkene will be minor product. Okay. फ्यूचर में हम ऐसा कुछ रिएक्शंस देखेंगे in which we will be adding different type of reagents in order to form Hoffman alkene as the major product. क्योंकि कुछ एप्लीकेशंस के लिए ये वाला अल्किन चाहिए होगा. अगर ये वाला अल्किन माइनर प्रोडक्ट जैसा बन रहा है तो हमेशा we will be at loss, right? ये वाला ज्यादा नहीं बन पा रहा है. So there are some other reactions where we can predominantly form this particular type of alkene. So सब फ्यूचर में एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. As of now, ये वाला particular reaction में the major product is Zaitsev alkene, which is the more substituted alkene. Is this clear? Everyone, hello.
हाँ सर.
Okay.
हाँ, sir.
यहाँ पे we will wrap this. ये वाला reaction के बाद wrap करेंगे. My battery is only 6%. इसके ऊपर कुछ questions करते हैं. क्वेश्चंस करने के बाद we will end the session. Okay. इस पर्टिकुलर रिएक्शन में डिहाइड्रेशन ऑफ अल्कोहल्स में फिर से रिपीट कर रहा हूँ. देयर आर 2 स्टेप्स इन्वॉल्व्ड. द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द कार्बोकैटायन with the help of the catalyst. The second step is removal of beta hydrogen or removal of proton with the help of the base present inside the system. In this case, the base is H2O. Removal of beta hydrogen in order to form an alkene. Okay. Questions देता हूँ. क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. See, I am not representing hydrogens. If nothing is mentioned, there will be hydrogens on the carbon. H plus upon delta. They may also say H2SO4 upon delta or H3PO4 upon delta. सब लोग है ना? सुनाई दे रहा है मेरा आवाज?
हाँ सर.
हाँ
Okay,
सर.
thank you. Form all possible products, okay? Like the Zaitsev alkene, Hoffman alkene, all of them. जो भी possible बन सकता है सब बनाओ. ये 4 क्वेश्चंस करो. Form all possible products. Because if they are giving the question in more than one option, what are the different types of products that can be formed? So you need to identify all major as well as minor products. हुआ है सब लोग का? Shall I discuss?
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
हाँ sir.
पहले
Yes,
के
sir.
always first form the intermediate that will be formed. पहले केस में intermediate क्या बनेगा? The first carbocation found will be this. This is already 3 degree carbocation, so you no need to think for rearrangements. हमने rearrangements के बारे में भी general organic chemistry में पढ़ाया है. Whenever you are having less stable carbocation, if there is possibility for the formation of more stable carbocation, there will always be rearrangements. इसमें already वो 3 degree है and all the hydrogens are equivalent. कहाँ से भी निकालो same product ही मिलेगा. So the final product will be C double bond C. Okay, 2-methyl propene. Okay, इस particular case में पहले carbocation क्या बनेगा? C यहाँ पे carbocation रहेगा. This is 2 degree carbocation and if there is 1,2 hydride shift, यहाँ पे जो hydrogen है 1,2 hydride shift. In that case, you will be forming a 3 degree carbocation. Only after rearrangement of carbocation, you need to form the alkene. Don't form the alkene before rearrangement. So, इस particular alkene से, इस particular carbocation से जो भी alkene बन सकता है, you can either remove the hydrogen from here or from here, which will lead to the formation of this alkene along with the more substituted alkene. ये वाला, ये दोनों प्रोडक्ट्स मिलेगा. अगर किसी ने ये वाला प्रोडक्ट लिखा है C ये बन सकता है करके, this will be a wrong. Okay, it's a wrong product. वो नहीं बन पाएगा. Reason क्या है? Once you are forming carbocation, always you need to see for the rearrangements. If it is able to convert into more stable carbocation, rearrangement होगा ही है. उसके बाद ही हमको प्रोडक्ट निकालना होगा. क्लियर है? ओके, आई होप दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? दिस विल बी CH3, ये पॉजिटिव. ऑलरेडी दिस इज 3 degree carbocation. If this is 3 degree carbocation, there won't be any rearrangement. So इससे हम products, either you can form double bond here, which will be Hoffman alkene, or you can form double bond here. This will be Zaitsev alkene. This will be major, and this will be minor. Right? Okay. Last case में, the first formed carbocation is 2 degree carbocation. यहाँ पे मिलेगा carbocation. And ये जो carbocation है rearrange हुआ तो 1,2 hydride shift से 1,2 hydride shift rearrangement हुआ तो it can be converted into benzyl carbocation. This is benzyl carbocation. Benzyl carbocation and allyl carbocations are highly stable because of resonance. So यहाँ से जो भी alkene बन सकता है, again 2 types of alkenes. यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड रह सकता है, मतलब ये हाइड्रोजन निकाल सकता हूँ, या यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन जो है वो भी निकाल सकता हूँ. ओके, सो यहाँ से निकाला तो ये alkene मिलेगा, प्लस ऊपर से निकाला तो you will be getting alkene here. You can never get an alkene by removing hydrogen from here. ये नहीं बनेगा. ओके, important है. Is this clear?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. आज के लेक्चर में यहाँ तक ही करेंगे. We will be continuing in next lecture. Next lecture में यहाँ से रिवीजन करता हूँ for your benefit.